Hello everyone, it's Pam from GlamJunkJournals. Thank you for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. And thank you to all my new subscribers and my existing subscribers. I really am so grateful that you guys take the time out of your day to be with me. We are going to do a tutorial today and I'm super excited about this. And let me show you the inspiration for today's tutorial. This is just the most precious thing ever. Look at this christening gown. It is absolutely just adorable. I got this quite a while ago at an antique shop, and I knew I was going to use it at some point. And this is the perfect time. I'm creating a shabby chic style journal, and what I want to do today is create a shabby chic journal skirt wrap. Now, this was inspired by Grungy Girl Journals. She has the most adorable journals, and I will put a link to her YouTube in the description box. Always so much inspiration out there, you guys. I can't say enough about all the wonderful YouTubers out there. I'm inspired every single day. So looking at this, at first I'm like, oh, I don't want to cut this up. This is just too sweet. But you know what? I'm repurposing this and it's going to be beautiful. And so that's what I tell myself. So like I said, we're going to be creating a skirt wrap for the exterior of a journal. Now, the journal that I'm working on is approximately 6 by 9, and so I want to tailor this skirt wrap to go around the journal, but not cover the whole exterior. So what I've done is I've grabbed one of the books that I have taken off the cover. This is a French book that I use sometimes for, the pages on the interior, and I have taken off the cover, and it is exactly 6 by 9. So this is a good reference point. So what you're going to need is fabric, laces, anything you want to use. Truly, it can be anything. So first off, I did want to cut this. So as I know, it's like, oh, do I want to cut this? Oh, I know it's just adorable. But like I said, it's going to be beautiful, repurposed. So looking at the size of the journal cover that I'm working on, and these can be tailored, these can be made any size, truly. I want to use the bottom of this gorgeous christening gown for the bottom layer of our journal skirt wrap. So like I said, this is going to be, 6 by 9. So looking at the dimensions here, I want to cut this off approximately halfway. And I do want some dangling at the bottom because I do like the way, this extra will hang at the bottom. I really like that effect. And also you need about an 1.5 inches or so at the top because we're going to fold over the top, and I'll show you that when we get to it. So let's just start cutting. I know, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm a visual person, so I have to look and see, just where I want to start cutting this. And this can be, this is definitely not a precise cut because we're going to not really be concerned about the top. So that really doesn't matter. So let me see, let me get out my ruler here. So the total with the fold over that we're going to do at the top is going to be about 9 inches. So 8.5 to 9 inches is what I'm going for here. And we are just going to cut this up. Oh, I know. Just gonna go along as straight of a line as I can here. Let me move this book out of the way. I'm going to stand up so that I can see what I'm doing here. I'm just going to cut this up. Oh, I know. I'm sorry, little christening gown, but you know what? You're still going to be beautiful here. So what I've got here is the bottom layer of our skirt wrap. Yay. Oh, and in addition, look at these adorable sleeves, you guys. I am going to cut this end off here, and we're going to use this, I'm thinking, for today. So I'm just going to cut off one of the sleeves. Oh no, I know. Isn't that just so cute? Oh man. And look at the top here. Look at these pearls with the ribbon attached. I'm going to use those too. And I think what I'll do is I will use a seam ripper to get that out right there. So I'll do that in a little bit. All right, now, the next thing that you want to think about for your wrap is the size of your journal cover, like I said, and how wide or how long it has to be to go around the exterior. So I am going to just fold that over and cut it down. Now what I want to do on this is I want to incorporate these cute little designs here. Aren't they just wonderful here? So I think the total wraparound is about 15 inches, but I'm not sure about that. So let's just eyeball this. And I am going to make a cut right along here. And this, you know, this can be any fabric you want. I wouldn't use a real thick fabric because we're going to be layering. And I think when you start layering, it's going to get a little thick. So there's the front. And there's the back. So I might have to cut this down a little bit and not get all of that in there, but oh, I don't know. I've got to think about this. This is as you go crafting, so I've got to look and see how it's going to come together. And you know what? That's okay. We're just going to cut this off. And it's okay that it dangles a little bit over the edge because that's kind of fun anyways, I think. And so there is the basis for our skirt wrap right here. Yay, it's already looking pretty cool, huh? And then all of this, look at that edge. I'm going to use that too, but for now, I'm going to move that out of the way. Get our book, move that out of the way. So like I said, here is the bottom layer. Now from there, I like to layer things, as you guys know. And so I would pick something a little bit different for the next layer on top of this, meaning a lace layer, a different, a different pattern of fabric. And so I got this. I pulled this out of my stash, and I had pre-cut it to about the same dimensions. And the reason I like this was, I think this was either a curtain or a tablecloth. I'm not sure which it was, but I like that you can see the underneath below that. I think that looks fabulous. And I've cut two of them, and the reason I've cut two of them, this is the other one, is this one I cut at an angle. Can you guys see that right along here? And I kind of like that because you see what's underneath. So we're going to go with that. So I'm going to move that other one out of the way, and then we're just going to continue on the layering process here. And what I thought would be pretty on our next layer is another gorgeous piece of fabric. And as you can see, what I'm doing here is I'm graduating my layers, meaning you see the bottom, then you see the next one, and then over the top of that, you see your third right along there. Now I have two pieces of this also, and I'm not sure if I want it to go all the way across or kind of just be in the center. And you know what? I think I like the all the way across. So I am going to do that like so. So we've got our layering going on. I've got, whoops, it's caught on my ring. I've got 3 layers, and I'm going to continue on. This is just so fun. See why this is not really that, wouldn't be as easy to put together if these fabrics were really thick. I have a handkerchief. Look at this. I just absolutely think that this is beautiful. And so what I wanted to do is put that right in the center. And there again, I'm kind of graduating my layers so that they're, you know, not all right at the same length at the bottom. I thought that was really pretty. So let's just, I should take my ring off. It's getting caught on stuff. All right, I'm going to just cut this gorgeous hanky. I know, it's like, oh man. All right, so let me just cut that across the top here. Super excited with this. I have a vision, you guys. Whoops. I have a vision, and I think it's going to turn out really pretty. I created another one of these. I went to a junk journal retreat last year, and we created one in one of the classes, and I absolutely just thought it was so awesome. And this one is going to be a little bit different, but it's the same premise here. So, you know, I get inspiration from everywhere. So there's our layers. Now, what I want to do is think about the back side. Now, is that pretty? Yes. But can it be a little prettier? Yes, I think so. So I am thinking about something to put along the back, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do here. So let me see. I've got some more fabric right along there. Now that looks stunning, because with the journal wrap, the skirt wrap, you're going to see both sides. And so I do want the back to look pretty also. So there you have it. Now look at that. I even have some of the little bits of that showing at the bottom. Oh, that looks fabulous. Okay, so there's our layers, right, you guys? I do need to make this one a little bit shorter. So I'll cut that off, and probably this too. Just gonna make it shorter. So it's really all about just different fabrics and layering. All right, and there you go. So now we're gonna put this together. Now what I think here is I probably cut that a little too short, but that's okay. Because what's gonna happen is all this is going to be wrapped around like so. All right, so we're going to get this back out here, and maybe I should pin this or tack it down with some glue. So let's do that, but Let's get it all even again. All right. Okay, that looks fabulous. Now remember, what I said is we want to do a fold over. So I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to do the fold over. Now the fold over, I'm going to remove this one also, is just going to be with this bottom layer. And I'm going to fold that over just a little bit. And I'm going to take some Sari silk, and we're going to put it right in the fold. And that's going to be our tie. So I'm going to find the middle of my Sari silk. It's right along here. Oh, hold on. It's too big. There we go. It's right, right along here. So what I've done is I've taken the bottom layer. Well, this is the back side, but this is the bottom layer. I'm just going to fold it over like so. And I'm going to pin it. Let me get my pins here. Just going to pin that down. Just so that it's tacked down. So you guys get the idea where we're going with this, right? Okay, so let's see, what are we gonna do now? Got to make this back shorter. And we're going to add our layers back on. See, I just make sure that I have my little dangles and all the bits that you can see underneath. Now to me, now wait a second here. Is this one too big? Now it's looking too big, like it's covering everything up. I think I might have to cut the top of this one off too. Okay, so I'm going to do that because, like I said, I do want each of the layers to show through. So thanks for being here with me today. I thought this would be a really fun project. Okay, let's put that. Yeah, see, I like that better. And of course, this gorgeous piece that I cut off, I'm going to use that later too, right? Okay, so there is that. And then where is this? Now see, I can't tell which side is the front. So what I'm going to do, because I'm a little OCD here on certain things, is I'm going to cut this edge off also, just to make it so that it looks like the other edge. And then just fray it up a little bit, you know? What the heck? All right. And on the back side, I am going to cut down this one. So let's pin that too. Let's see. Pin all this together again. Where's my pins? There they are, right in front of me. This is even. It's really just a lot. Sorry, I was being so quiet there. I was just thinking. It's just a lot of layering and a lot of, you know, figuring out where you want everything to go. Now, like I said, the last part here, I'm just going to make this a little shorter also. This is going to go across the back side. Okay, that's going to go across the back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this under just a teeny bit, or actually not even turn it under, but just make sure that the Sari silk ribbon is not sticking out. Put this along the back side, like so, and I'm going to put it under this. So put that under there. Get all this back together. Like so. And there is almost the whole thing. What I wanted to do over this particular part is put yet another layer. And I thought this would look really pretty. Watch that. And that's going to go over the whole thing. So I've got that gorgeous piece of eyelet right along there. And that's going to go right across the back. Like that. Look how awesome that is, you guys. Eee! Now, from here, I am going to take this to my sewing machine. And I'm going to get this all sewn down right along the top there. And I will be right back, and then I'll tell you what we're gonna do next, and it's gonna be fabulous. So hang with me and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I am back, and look at how pretty this turned out. Oh my goodness. So what I did is I did a zigzag stitch all across the top, and let me show you the back. I did add an additional piece of trim right along the top, and I did sew that also. But isn't that pretty? And both sides look fabulous. Now, knowing me, more is more, and I am not finished yet. So now comes the embellishing of this skirt wrap. Oh, yay. So what my plan is to show you some of the embellishments that I'm going to put on this, and then stop the camera because I'm going to do a lot of slow stitching and hand sewing on some buttons and things like that. But some of the things that I think are going to look absolutely beautiful somewhere on this wrap is, you know, appliques. I've got, you know, some metal findings there, you know, brackets, things like that. I've got some flowers. I've got trim. Got dangly pearls. Probably put that on there. So I've gathered a ton of little embellishments, but in addition to these little guys, I thought maybe tucking in some tulle underneath some of the layers here and here, you know, somewhere like that. So I'm going to incorporate some tulle. And then I also have this gorgeous box of lace and appliques and all sorts of yumminess from my stash. I've got some lace that I might use. I've got appliques. I'm going to incorporate this sleeve. Isn't that just adorable? You know, all sorts of trim. I've got additional, you know, lace. I got a lot of goodiness in here. Beautiful trims there. You know, so you guys get the idea. What I would like to do, and this is what I'm going to do, is this is going to be the end of the first segment of this skirt wrap, and I'm going to come back and I will show you how I embellish this. And I just can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. It does take me a while to figure out where I want to place all of the additional embellishments, but here is just an idea of how it's going to look. As you can see, it goes around the journal and it looks fabulous with the danglies at the bottom, and it's going to tie with the Sari silk ribbon here. And so I am going to continue on embellishing this, and I'll come back and I will show you the finished skirt wrap, and I can't wait to show it to you. So it's going to be attached to this video, so I'll be back when it's finished. See you soon. All right, guys, I am back, and here is my shabby chic journal skirt. I'm so excited. It turned out beyond my expectations. I am super pleased with how it all came together. And let me show you the embellishments that I added. I did do a lot of hand sewing to make sure everything was attached, and I've added a couple additional layers. But on the front cover, first off, is I did add this gorgeous medallion and this floral applique and some blue organza fabric behind it, because I wanted to pull in the blue that I had in this gorgeous hanky right here. Now what I did along the side here is I added some blue and some cream trim, and if you see right along here, this is the ribbon and the pearls that were on that christening gown. So I sewed that along the side there for an additional dangle, and right here along the front and the back, those are the sleeves. I cut those down and I sewed them underneath the front, and I added some beautiful rhinestones onto that. And in addition, I did add some additional rhinestones just randomly across the journal skirt, and some more appliques. And let's see, what else did I do? It was all about the layering, you guys. So when you create one of these skirts, just look underneath, and you can always add more stuff. And you know me, embellish city, so I just kept adding and adding. I did add some tulle right there on the front and the back, and underneath right here in the center is this very delicate fabric, this vintage fabric I've had for quite a while, and it is very delicate. So I did hand sew underneath to make sure it was secure. And there is, like I said, the other sleeve along the back side, and you can see the tulle sticking out along the back, that gold sparkly tulle. So I'm so pleased, and I hope you guys give this a shot. Let me show you how it's going to look when it is wrapped around a journal. I'm going to get my little book out here, and it's going to wrap around like so, and then it's going to tie with the pink Sari silk here, the Sari silk ribbon right along the side there. I'm just so pleased. And it was all inspired by that christening gown, you guys. Isn't that fun? It's so much fun. I can't believe how this turned out. I'm sorry, I'm just very, very happy with how this turned out. And I hope you guys like this too and give it a shot. Just go through your fabrics and your laces and, you know, whatever you have on hand and create one of these. It's such a beautiful addition to any journal, and it's going to look just gorgeous on the one that I am creating right now. So I hope you guys like this, and thank you for hanging with me today. I really appreciate it, and I will see you very soon.